We are exiting the era of classical physics. Over the next decade, the transition to quantum technology is estimated to create $500 billion in value. For over half a century, our computing foundations have been built on a rigid binary system, but that architecture is hitting a hard physical limit. Look at the pharmaceutical industry. R&D productivity is actively declining because classical AI struggles with the complex, dynamic nature of chemical systems. It simply lacks the high-quality data needed to model how molecules truly interact. At the exact same time, the encryption protecting our global digital infrastructure relies entirely on classical mathematical problems, foundations that are rapidly losing their defensive power. Overcoming humanity's escalating crises, from curing Alzheimer's to securing the internet, requires computing through the physical laws of the universe itself. This shift is already producing physical breakthroughs. In 2023, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry went to the discovery and development of quantum dots. These atomic clusters have a unique property. Optical behavior changes with physical size. Larger clusters emit red light, smaller ones blue, despite identical structures. With this intense fluorescence, researchers attach medications to the nanoparticles, navigating them to illuminate specific cell structures. Surgeons no longer have to rely on anatomical estimates. They can track blood flow and target minute, early-stage tumors in real time, moving disease detection down to the molecular scale. That precision extends into how we design the drugs themselves. Instead of relying on historical data, quantum computing performs first principles calculations derived directly from fundamental physics. Classical AI has to guess how a protein might behave based on past patterns. But a quantum computer can accurately simulate the exact folding geometries and the complex drug-binding interactions entirely from scratch. These two eras actually support each other. Quantum computers generate the hyper-accurate initial data that classical AI desperately needs to train its models on complex diseases. By running these exact simulations, researchers can computationally predict a drug's efficacy and potential toxicity long before it ever touches a human patient, bypassing years of slow, expensive wet lab experiments. This computational shift allows pharmaceutical development to move beyond empirical trial and error, reducing the reliance on experimental data for initial discovery. But the exact same computational power that can simulate a cancer cure poses an immediate threat to our digital infrastructure. A machine capable of modeling complex molecular states can easily shatter the encryption protecting global communications, banks, and governments. To defend against this, researchers have developed post-quantum cryptography, or PQC, a new set of cryptographic algorithms designed specifically to withstand attacks from future quantum computers. The National Institute of Standards and Technology recently finalized an 8-year international effort, officially releasing 3 new PQC standards, ready for immediate implementation. The arrival of fault-tolerant quantum computers is a zero-sum event for cybersecurity. Organizations are now in a literal race to migrate their global systems before current encryption is rendered entirely useless. This transition is happening rapidly. Industry roadmaps indicate that increasingly powerful, practical hybrid quantum classical systems will emerge and deliver real-world benefits within the next 2 to 5 years. We are looking at a near future where targeted precision medicine and quantum-guided surgeries become standard healthcare practice. To survive in this environment, organizations must audit their vulnerable classical algorithms today and begin building the secure, scalable data infrastructures required to handle quantum outputs. The quantum realm has officially escaped the theoretical physics departments and blackboard equations of traditional academic institutions. The shift from theoretical equations to active infrastructure is underway, turning quantum mechanics into a practical tool for engineering our physical world.